We are sort of the best kept secret in this area because we have this beautiful, lush, private hideaway where we do all of our training. We train very highly skilled dogs to mitigate the challenges that people with disabilities have. So each dog is custom trained for that person for their specific needs. Once the dog is trained, then we bring that individual here, introduce them. We have that person stay with us for about 10 days while we work with them to make sure they're learning all the dog's commands and to develop the relationship so that the dog works for them very well. We are currently located in Williston. You are seeing what used to be my home and my horse farm. We now employ approximately 34 people. We have people that work for us in 4 different states, hundreds of teams paired in almost every state in the United States. About 80% of our dogs are from our own breeding program. It's obviously very, very expensive to do what we do, so it's important that we start with all the right qualities because not every dog can be a service dog. And about 20% of our dogs we do get from shelters, but unfortunately there's not as high of a success rate with the shelter dogs.
We provide the best care possible. We feed a high quality food, we do all the vaccinations and anything that the animal needs. So we definitely make sure that we give them all the proper care. So if they need to go to the vet, we take them to the vet. These dogs do wonderful things and the recipients are so happy and gives them something to care for, to do, but in return the dogs care for them and give them another chance at having a normal life.
The training is all forming habits with the dog. The object is to do it right from the beginning and get the dogs in the right habits so you're not fixing anything. A lot of our people have mobility issues and walk slow. So we train our dogs to walk very slow, to be calm around anything. They cannot pull on these people or they could fall. We start out with the dogs when they're young puppies. Then as they get a little bit larger, they are worked with by the handlers, learning their little baby sits and their baby downs. By the time they're 8 weeks old, they can walk without a leash, along at your side with a food lure. They can sit, they can lay down, not to be scared of backfiring and different noises out in public. Some of them have to learn to go on buses and different things like that. We teach commands, but we are not command-based. These dogs have to think for themselves, and if they smell a seizure coming on, they can't be in such a perfect down stay that they don't want to get up. Lady had a seizure. Her husband would bring her medication. But this dog, he wasn't there at the time, so it went in the bedroom, got the medication, and brought it to her. And there's so many stories of what they'll do and alerting people to situations that they're having that we didn't even teach them to do.
Federal law defines a disability as anything that interferes with you being able to do a major life function. So the people that we have here are all permanently disabled with those types of issues. We have seen people here that haven't been out of their own home in 25 years. We see people that have had multiple suicide attempts. It's a very, very serious issue. We're always just looking for the cane or the wheelchair or the braces, the hearing aids. There are many, many disabilities that are invisible, but they still impact someone's ability to lead a normal life.
Lots of requests every day from people that are in need of service dogs for a lot of different disabilities. And then I do also keep in contact with all of our teams. Once they are paired up, I do call them every quarter and see how they're doing. So I am actually able to see how the dogs have improved their life, improved all of their symptoms. And it's extremely fulfilling to be able to see, how these people's lives have been changed.
Every dog is different, every dog is unique, and at the end of the day when this dog's ready to pair, it can save a life. It's going to save a life. And it's going to hopefully bring someone that maybe doesn't go out in public anymore because of past experiences to where they can actually start enjoying life again.
People love sponsoring a dog or sponsoring a team. If you sponsor a dog, you get to name your dog. We send you quarterly follow-ups and pictures of how your dog is doing, what he's learning. And then when the dog is finally paired, we have a videotape that is a thank you from the recipient, because the most rewarding thing that I believe a sponsor can ever get back and hear is how they personally change someone's life or even save their life, especially now under the veil of COVID for the past year. This has impacted nonprofit organizations severely. And if you just want to be part of the organization and have a good time, every Saturday morning it's a really hard job, I'm going to warn you, puppy huggers every Saturday. And we love for the public to come out, join us for that, because it's a great experience for our dogs to learn about all kinds of people, and it's great for the people to learn about what we're doing here. If you are interested in coming out to volunteer, to donate, if you think you have a disability that a dog could assist you with, please go to our website. It's medicalservicedogs.org. And all the information is there, from applications to phone numbers. If you don't want to mess with filling out an application, just call us. If you want to donate, there's all kinds of buttons you can push on the website. Maybe you can't afford to sponsor a $25,000 dog, or maybe you can afford more. We're planning to build a new campus, and we have lots of naming opportunities for buildings. If you can only afford $5, we have this wonderful Paw Prints Club that you can join and send us $5 a month automatically, because in the end it all adds up. We hear over and over that they would not be walking this earth today if it wasn't for their dog. I didn't know when I named our organization Guardian Angels that in turn all of our recipients would say, "This is truly my guardian angel."